Koryu kata are a series of typical techniques selected and grouped together from among various fighting techniques which could not be adapted for use in randori. The JAA has created 6 of these kata, termed appropriately, if not imaginatively, Dai-ichi, or number 1, through Dai-roku, or number 6. The most representative of these Koryu kata is the Dai-san, selections from which are demonstrated here by both masters, Tomiki and Oba-sensei. Tomiki-sensei also called it the Goshin no kata, or self-defense kata, and advocated its study by making it a basic requirement for black belt examinations. It is in the Randori no kata where the techniques of Randori can be most clearly seen. The base on which Randori practice is built are these 17 basic techniques and the 10 counter techniques of the Juppon Urawaza. By repeatedly practicing these kata, one can master the principal technical theories and methods of Tomiki Aikido. In the basic kata, there are striking techniques, or atemiwaza, elbow techniques, hijiwaza, wrist techniques, tekubiwaza, and floating techniques, or ukiwaza. There are 5 atemiwaza. It is important to learn to use these techniques in such a way that does not injure the opponent, and this is done by analyzing the direction of movement and looking for weak points in balance. The hijiwaza consist of 5 variations focusing on the elbow joint, which are employed according to the opponent's changes in motion. Using the 4 tekubiwaza, one can defeat the opponent by attacking the anatomical weakness of the wrist joint. The 3 ukiwaza are techniques to throw the uke by controlling the wrist. Next are the counter techniques, which are required for the practice of toshu randori, or empty-handed free practice. There are 5 counters to the atemi waza of the basic randori no kata, and 5 against kansetsu waza, or joint techniques. By practicing these techniques, one can master combinations and variations, and how to take advantage of openings and weaknesses. There are 3 levels for the free practice of the techniques from these 2 basic kata. In Kakari Geiko, one person takes the role of tori, or defender, and the other is uke, the attacker. The tori then freely uses any of the basic techniques against uke, choosing which technique to use depending on the posture and attack of uke. Uke can take defensive postures similar to the ones used in kata. In this way, one can master waza precisely and acquire the basics of variations and combinations. Hikitate Geiko is a form of practice where the uke does not take prescribed defensive postures as in Kakari Geiko, but instead resists, to a small extent naturally. The tori can combine techniques in response to the movements and resistance of uke as the occasion demands. Through practice, one can master how to instinctively find the opponent's opening. Randori Geiko is the next step after Hikitate Geiko. The tori and uke train together in both defense and offense, freely applying waza and thrusting with the dagger. It is important to note that the person armed with the dagger must not resist correctly executed techniques, and the defender must take an open stance which allows for correct attacks by the opponent. At the highest level, a player can control an opponent even before the attack is initiated. To cultivate this skill, it is important to maintain a posture and attitude suitable for the practice of Budo, as well as an alert eagerness to take the initiative during practice.